Hey friends, this is Megami. We were captured invading the Shinra building trying to rescue Aerith and thrown into incarceration. But I woke up just now to find that the door to mine and Tifa's cell was open for some reason. And there seems to be a dead guard in the hallway here. So I wonder what's going on, huh? Tifa, wake up! What's wrong? Something's not right. Take a look outside. What happened? He should have the keys on him. Help Aerith. I'll go get Barret and Red. Something's wrong. Hey, how'd you get in? This is kinda creepy. He was attacked? The hell's going on? This isn't the work of man. I'll check up ahead. Leave this to me. You guys keep moving before we get caught again. Come on, let's get out of here. Boy, there's just bodies everywhere. That's a blood trail. No battle music. Oh, they're just keeping with this creepy, suspenseful music as we get this whole new bunch of, like, I guess escaped science project monsters. Oh, creepy music is creepy, and I don't even get, like, the heart-pounding excitement battle music to break from it. It's just gonna keep being suspenseful at me. No. The Jenova specimen. I think it moved to the floor above. Let's use the elevator. Jenova. Did it escape? I don't know. That looks like it was cut open from the outside. I love the blood trail of this way, please. The trail's leading somewhere. Above? Just clarity in game design. Like, that is something that is not talked about often, I think, sometimes. It's just compared to the— look at these claw marks, jeez. But making sure that your player knows damn well which way they're supposed to go is an art in level design, especially in the 3D era where open world is much more possible. Those things look like evil spiky reds. Supremely uncomfortable. And just design-wise, they gave them like skeletal slit noses too. Nothing like spikes coming out of your spine and ribs to say that ain't right. Unless they're like fluffy little caterpillar spikes, then that's right. That's exactly what those are supposed to look like. They're so cute. Situational context. There's a save point right there, but I'm gonna be dumb. Hello. Sir, there seems to be a sword in your back. Dead? The leader of Shinra is dead? This sword is... Sephiroth's. You mean he's alive? Looks like it. Only he can wield that. It's fingerprint encoded and DNA locked to him. Who cares who did it? Shinra's finished. Yaha! Eek! Catch. Don't kill me! What happened? So Sephiroth was here. You saw him. You saw Sephiroth. Yeah, I saw him with my own eyes. Really? Would I lie at a time like this? I heard his voice too. He mumbled something about not handing over the promised land. What does that mean? Does the promised land really exist? And he came here to save it from Shinra? So he's a good guy then. Save the promised land? A good guy? No way. It's not that simple. Believe me, Sephiroth must have some other goal. Rufus! Shit, forgot about him. Who? Vice President Rufus, the president's son. Nepotism at work. I heard he's been assigned somewhere else for a while. They say he's real cold-hearted. I wonder what sort of person he is. Even I know of him. So, Sephiroth is alive after all. By the way, who are you? Cloud, ex-soldier first class. I'm from Avalanche. Same here. I sell flowers in the slums. A research specimen. What a crew. Well, I'm Rufus, president of the Shinra Company. The old fool's still warm. Not wasting any time, are ya? True. As a courtesy, I'll let you hear my speech for my inauguration. Father controlled the world with the power of money, and that worked for him. Shinra made the people feel safe. They thought that they were being protected. Work at Shinra, get your pay. Any trouble, any terrorism, and the Shinra army is there for you. On the surface, it's a perfect setup. But I do things differently. I'll control the world with fear. My father's way is too expensive. You can control the hearts of men with a little fear, so why waste good money on the mindless masses? Be under no illusions. I am not my father. Well, you're no different than him when it comes to loving speeches, that's for sure. Take Aerith and get out of the building. What? I'll explain later. There's a crisis facing the planet. Hell's that supposed to mean? I'll talk about it later, just trust me on this. I'll catch up with you after I take care of him. Stop arguing with me in front of the hot evil man. Just that little knee cock he does. All right. I'm worried about Cloud. I'll wait for him. You guys get to the elevator. Right. It's bound to be tougher from here on. We should check our equipment. I will steal their materia. And set things up for myself. Actually, I don't want to put a store on you because you have long-term firing capabilities, and that means that you will be able to reach the enemy coming up, which is important. That is your fire equipment. Now, putting an all in a slot that's not linked is pretty useless, but I like to make sure that my all materias are getting leveled up because selling a mastered all materia gets so much gil later in the game. Just so much gil later in the game. And I'm gonna need that money to feed my chocobos. That is what this is all for. I play this game so I can get to chocobo breeding. that is the goal. I love running around with Aerith as the main character, and I wish I got to do it more often. Oh no, we're being attacked in the elevator! I like that touch of, like, shooting the glass casing of this extravagant elevator of theirs. But yes, because they're in the other elevator, you cannot reach them without a long-range weapon, which Barret has because he's using a gun, but everyone else uses striking weapons, and therefore cannot reach. And so I had to make sure to equip them with materia that would allow them to attack across the space. And there's a similar thing with some flying enemies, where you just cannot reach them. See, I accidentally just... So, involves trying to set up your materia, knowing what you're getting into, and or just being prepared for every possibility of what might get thrown at you. And there is a type of materia that we will find later that will allow me to equip it on a short-range weapon, such as Cloud's swords, and turn them into long-range attacks. And he does this sort of slicing at the air motion, a very anime sort of air blast cutting wave sort of idea, which I adore. I do have sense materia, so I can see how far I am away from killing this thing, which is a nice thing to know sometimes. Surge cannon charging. That's not concerning at all. 100 gunner, only 300 left, and it is weak against lightning. So, cannon charge complete already? Dang it! Well, here's hoping at least one of us survives this. It's such a cool animation. It looks like we did! Yay! We'll see if your limit break can reach, even though you have a short range weapon. Yay! They're letting it reach. We would think we're in the home clear, except that another weapon shows up. No! Ooh! Oh, that was close. Phew! Uh-oh, I think Red 13 is frozen. Oh, no, there he is. Accidentally gave him a bad order, didn't I? High potion. There we go. Trying to not die, la 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 la. The goal of every battle, survive. Which mostly just comes down to paying attention and making sure you have enough items and stuff like that, which I kinda don't. Oh, I just attacked. That's not gonna do any good. Paying attention, which I seem to be notably bad at, as far as whose turn is it and how do they actually reach the enemy. It's okay, you can still love games even if you're bad at them. Asleep? No! Oh man, look at those crisp seas. Naturally, being accustomed to the original version of this game, I am highly used to everything being pixelated to hell and back. Yay! I survived! Seal Evil and Mind Break. Seal Evil is a useful limit break because, like the, it used to be called Cross Slash, but they're calling it Curse Sword. It makes the enemy stop being able to act for a bit, which is useful. Let's see, remove the materia from other members. Access the menu. I guess I've failed to remove the material from other members. That didn't work. I have to do it this way then. Give you lightning and your restore. Enemy skill back. That's enemy skill is a nice thing to have. I like it. What else will help me? I don't remember if he has anything worth stealing, and I don't have a whole lot of slots to spare, but let's see, I think poison. Alright. Trying not to die here. Let's go. Why do you want to fight me? Because you seek Sephiroth and the Promised Land. That's right. Did you know he's an ancient? Figures. Anyway, I can't let either you or Sephiroth have the Promised Land. I see. I guess that means we won't be friends. Immediately attacking me. He's got this extremely elegant double-breasted suit, but he doesn't bother to button it properly, which shows a lot for his personal attitude and kind of how far he's willing to follow protocol and how far he's not, the way he'll make it his own to suit his personal comforts. Rufus's character design is just so much fun. Just top myself off here now that I've taken care of your little pet. And you have a physical barrier up, so I will use magic on you. You keep giggling when I've done damage to you because of the poison spell. Like, are you really that much of a masochist? Is this the most fun you've had? Fighting against a soldier. You don't get to do this every day, do you? And I love the helicopter just swooping around in the background like, that's enough for today. What a badass! He just sort of jumps up and grabs onto the landing skids. Like his dad had a whole ass platform built on the side of his helicopter so he could step onto it like a gentleman, and he one arm holding of his Rufus can one arm hold his body weight and theoretically pull himself up enough for whoever's in that chopper to help him the rest of the way in after losing a fight to a soldier class. Like that's a badass person there. Maybe there's a reason he thinks he can rule the world through fear. Maybe it's worked in the past. Bye, corpse. I am gonna save now because we are coming up on another mini game, and as is frequently the case with mini games, I am not good at it. There is, in fact, a chance that, like the squats minigame, it will somehow not work, and if that's the case, I'm gonna really have to do some fixing to figure out how to get past this. Where's Rufus? I couldn't finish him off. Something tells me he's gonna be a real problem down the road. Let's see if they will let me buy more potions. Because I ran out of those. You need something else? Potions, please. Thank you very much. We look forward to seeing you again. Actually, to tell the truth, we don't. How is... That's why I bought all these potions. So we need to have more health leading up for what is going to happen. I'll go first. Gunfire out there, like, oh. Son of a... They have us completely surrounded. On my own, it would be nothing, but what about you guys? Leave while you still can. It's not you they're after, it's me. Heh, not gonna happen. You got caught up in this protecting Marin, now it's my turn. I won't let him. I won't let Shinra do what they want anymore. Thank you, Mr. Barret. Give me a break. Mr. Barret, that don't sound right at all. Well then, if you're both through talking, may I suggest we think of a way to escape? Oh yeah. You're too cold for my liking. Just like someone else I know. Is something troubling you? Not a thing. So, what are we gonna do? Barret! What about Cloud? Everyone, over here! Huh? What's up? Where's Cloud? I'll explain later, hurry! They break out the good graphics. Just so that we can see this motorcycle. There's very little motorcycle use in this game, but that cinematic basically made every future motorcycle bit that they did with, like, the movie and the remakes something that they had to, like, put more emphasis on because everyone was like, whoa, this is so cool! Which, of course, I hate because I don't like the motorcycle mechanics or minigame at all in any of the games that I've played. I really don't enjoy it in the slightest. It looks like I can't attack left. Yeah, I think square button just doesn't work. And that's quite frustrating, actually. Cloud, Barret, and Tifa are in the party right now, so we'll just make sure that they have the materia. And we will go. Can't attack in the direction that I need to, so I'm just gonna have to try to maneuver myself onto the side of them where I can attack them. I suck at this game, I say, and then immediately, like, proceed to kill it. I'm usually much worse at hitting these guys. This is the best I've ever done at this minigame. Holy shit! Oh my gosh, this is so much better than ever. This is so much not as painful. Like, it's still a little bit frustrating. But like, oh, I am not a fan. Like, you get to play this as a potential, like, voluntary minigame later in the Gold Saucer, which is basically this giant arcade. And I never do. I did not enjoy doing this for the story. I do not enjoy doing it a second time for funsies. Like, I am glad the minigames exist. It's fun, but I do not like sucking at things. And the fact that they turn you around this corner and completely screw up the camera and they do not stop the game. They're still hurting your friends. Ah, there it comes. There's the motor ball. Whew, survived it at least. Oh, that was not fun for me. I hope you guys enjoyed watching it, because that was literally the best I've ever done at that game, but I do not have fun with the controls and sort of real-time attackiness of that minigame at all. Bio's not gonna work on a machine. Still catching my breath from having to do that. But this I can just hit it until it's dead. I can deal with that. Man, those wheels must be hell on the road. It's like wearing chains when you're not actually driving in snow. Like, what's their budget for road care maintenance and refinishing after they send that thing out after someone? Oh, there it is! Most of their bosses have some sort of, like, humanoid torso, but this one sort of changes its shape configuration around. So now it's got that whole sort of Robo-Knight. Look at this thing. Giant pauldrons with swords on them. That's... Mind Break, I think, is an HP thing, so I just want to do damage to it. One thing I really love about Tifa, I don't know if you remember from when I briefly opened the menu and checked limits earlier, but there's limit levels. And most of the characters can only do the limit of the level that's actively equipped. But Tifa's stack, so as you go up in levels, your reels increase, and eventually you're doing like 7 limit break attacks on all of the enemies sequentially, and it just feels so cool and badass, which she is. She deserves it. A little bit of violence as a treat. Me being like, I should have put Aerith in my party so I could level up her limit breaks as well, because I do love getting her limit breaks leveled up before a certain point in the story. I kind of assume that everyone knows what happens by now. But, in case you don't, I will let you find out with me. deadly. I mean, not deadly, but brutal. I didn't die, so not deadly. How many hit points does this thing have? Oh right, I have sense materia, I can find out. She's so pretty. Oh, 400 hit points left. That's not bad. A place coming up where they have you pick your party again, but they make it like a story event thing, and they judge you for your choices. And like, forget their judgment, I'm taking my ladies with me because I love them. It's gonna be me, Tifa, and Aerith. Not because I want either of them, but because they belong together. Cloud's not cool enough for them. He's too cool for friends, though. Kind of wanted to survive. Damn it. I was like, I kind of want it to survive the lightning just so that she can beat it to death. I am a simple person. I like a badass woman. Now what do we do? Sephiroth is alive. I have to settle the score. And that'll save the planet? Maybe. Right, I'm going with you. Me too. There are things I need to know. About the ancients? Many things. I guess it's goodbye, Midgar. I am curious about how Red 13 climbs down that cable. I'm heading back to my hometown. I'll travel with you as far as there. Our journey starts here. It's dangerous. You up for it? You don't like traveling? I don't know, but I've got no place to go back to now, so I guess I'll have to like traveling. I mean, that's true. Shinra did drop a plate on your bar and all of your neighbors and everyone you've ever been friends with. So, yeah, I guess we'll hit the road. Now that I think about it, this will be the first time I've ever left Midgar. It's dangerous. You sure you want to go? What are you gonna do? Walk me home? Worried? A little. No, maybe a lot. But I've got my Jack of all trades, right? You're gonna hold that over me forever, and I love you for it. We told Aerith's mom to go somewhere safe, so Marin should be safe, yeah? Well, yes, Marin will be safe. I will not allow anything to happen to Marin. She told me she didn't like Midgar anymore. Looks like all this came at the right time. Okay, let's go. We need a leader for our journey. Of course, that could only be me. I don't know. I think it has to be Cloud. Alright. There's a town called Kalm northeast of here. We'll meet up there. But the 5 of us can't just stroll around the plains together. It's too dangerous. We should split into 2 groups. You'd be safer in a larger party, but yes, the battle mechanic only allows for 3 people at a time, so I guess we'll have to split up into groups. I knew you'd do that. Of course I did. These 2 are awesome. See you at Kalm. Later. It is not that I do not love you, Barret, because I do love you. But I love them more. And we have left Midgar. Wow, that was a huge section of the game. But now we are on the overworld. Look at this bloated spider of a city. Like the image, the model that they show us in the Shinra building there is a little bit more green and friendly looking than this. And just look at the ground around it and how dead it is. See, even the air gets clearer the further you get away from it, like you're walking out of the smog zone and there's finally grass. But just look at how cracked and dead this land is. Alright. I'm in save 2 now. And this is Kalm. We've reached Kalm. They're probably at this inn. Let's go, Cloud. Hello, sir. Are you Cloud? Your companions are waiting for you upstairs. You're late! Aw, Tifa looks nervous. Way to go, not taking too long. I came right here! You do have the option to go shopping and everything. And just talk to all the townspeople, but I did not do that, but they're still acting like I did, so maybe I should have. Sorry, looks like I kept you all waiting. That's everyone. So, your story? Sephiroth, a crisis facing the planet? Let's hear it. I wanted to be like Sephiroth, so I joined Soldier. And we're gonna stop here before we get into this and save this for the next episode. Thank you for joining me.